when we see people switching party lines and joining someone supposedly who's a racist, a white supremacist, a bigot, a pedophile, and so forth, people of such high standing, of such reputation, like an Elon Musk, like a Bobby Kennedy, like a Tulsi Gabbard, like a J.D. Vance, like a Roseanne Barr, you have to ask yourself questions. Why are these people who are so brilliant, so accomplished, are willing to switch party lines and go and be with a man who's supposedly such an evil person, a dictator, a white supremacist, a pedophile? Why would they do that? You know why? Because they did their homework. And they realized something by doing their homework, that all these things that were said against Trump are lies. Exactly it, lies. They did their homework and they proved to themselves by doing their homework that they saw past the media's relentless distortion, past the lies perpetrated to protect the elite. They witnessed the sheer desperation of a political system terrified of one man and the movement he represents. Again, the movement he represents, the movement of the people. Think about it. Why is there so much fear? Why are we witnessing unprecedented efforts to tear down a single leader? Donald J. Trump has faced 2 impeachments, a trial as a private citizen, and numerous civil and criminal lawsuits aimed at bankrupting him. He's been removed from 16 ballots in 16 states, and there have been attempts on his life. There's been 2 attempts on his life. This isn't normal. This isn't just politics as usual. It's a systematic campaign driven by fear. But why? Because Donald J. Trump stands for something they can't control, an American first vision that threatens the power of the political elite. This isn't about left versus right or right versus left. It's about the political elite being totally afraid of we the people. It's about our shared future. It's about coming together as Americans, regardless of our backgrounds, to ensure our freedoms and democratic values remain strong for generations to come. I know some of you may still have doubts. You may have heard claims of paint Trump in a negative light. But ask yourself, if those people we just mentioned, Tulsi Gabbard, J.D. Vance, Roseanne, Bobby Kennedy, Elon Musk, are willing to stand with Trump, doesn't that tell you there's more to the story? These leaders wouldn't align themselves with a criminal, a racist, or a white supremacist. They wouldn't do that, and they won't do that. These are people who prove themselves to be people of high integrity, of people of great intellectual feats, of people of creativity, of accomplishment, people who have reputation. They would not associate with someone who is a criminal, a racist, or a white supremacist. Of course not, because they did their homework and they found out these accusations are all lies. So they've chosen to stand on the side of truth and freedom. They've chosen to stand on the side whereby there's a movement to protect the American people. Trump represents a future where American innovation flourishes, where families are safe and prosperous, and where the government serves the people, not the other way around. A vote for Trump is a vote for you, a vote for freedom, a vote for democracy, a vote for unity, a vote for your family, for your children, again, for you. It's a stand against the corruption, the division, and political games that have plagued our nation far, far too long. This election is about protecting our rights and the future of our children. Together we can bring about the change our nation desperately needs. So I urge you, think critically. Question the narrative, and question the narrative again and again and again. And you'll see what these great minds have come to see. Musk, Gabbard, Roseanne Barr, Bobby Kennedy, J.D. Vance, that these accusations were just accusations, false accusations. For the sake of the freedom of all American children and the future of our great, great republic, vote to save our country from the tyranny that awaits us if we continue down this path. Vote to save our country from tyranny, the tyranny you've seen in the last several years, of whereby the government was being weaponized to go against one single man, unprecedented, totally corrupt version of using the power of the government to destroy one single man because that single man represents we the people. If Elon Musk and Gabbard and J.D. Vance and Roseanne Barr and Bobby Kennedy are all willing to side with Trump, there's a reason for that. Don't let the political elites destroy your freedom. Your freedom comes first. We the people. That's what this country's about. We the people.